And a good Wednesday, hump day, and good morning to you here. We have a familiar sight here on our Sam Catania painting weather cam, a very hazy, filtered sun. This is something that we usually see when we have hot and humid conditions, but in this case, we have forest fires out in Canada, and that's what is causing a lot of that smoke to head our way. It's been pretty thick the past couple days, and also looking fairly thick for this morning. We have a similar look here at the airport, and basically anywhere where you can see the sunrise. You got this very hazy, kind of white, milky looking sky, and that again is due to those forest fires. We have a graphic here that shows that forest fire, and you're like, hey, Tom, we had this smoke now for several weeks. Well, in full disclosure, I just realized we have this graphic on our graphic system. I'm always, graphic systems today and computer systems like anything else. It's phenomenal the stuff that they give you, and you just can't look at it all. And finally, I'm like, there's got to be something here because we did a story on the smoke, or I know we were working on it from yesterday. And Corey, our news director, said, "Hey, do you have any kind of graphics?" So and usually it's when somebody else asks you to do something when you actually find out things. I try to play with the system when I can, but free time is at a minimum these days. But I did look then and paid off here. I found this graphic, and the fires are way out here in Western Canada. North of Montana. I thought they're a little bit farther west, and this is the Winnipeg and Saskatchewan area. I don't know exactly where that is, but the fires are actually up here. And do we get Canadian borders? We're not going to get it. Okay. I'm sure there's a way to do that, but I'm not going to try. Where you see the darker gray, that's moderate amounts of smoke, and you can see hardly. Um, this is hardly just us. It's been everyone. Now, yesterday we had a thick layer of smoke going right through the Central Great Lakes and into our region. That was the case the day before, to the point where it was almost overcast. So these aren't light fires here. One thing you may note: all these areas of red dots are other little fires, wildfires. They're dotting the northern Midwest. So, wildfires are not, just out west. Even here locally, they have, even out here, be interesting to see what that is. They have reports of a fire here in southwestern parts of Erie County. Not sure what that is. So, but there's definitely smoke here covering much of the region. And the reason that it's heading our way is due to the upper level wind pattern. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a school visit yesterday, the last one of the year. Special hello, by the way, anyone who has kids at Grandview Elementary School there on Lancaster Road, Mill Creek. Enjoyed talking to teachers out there, and the fourth grade or third grade students. Okay. Um, and uh, talking to them, we talked almost an hour. It was a really good group, but I'm kind of lost on my voice here because you're talking to a group of over 100. So you got to project your voice a little bit there. Perhaps I should have got a microphone, but I'm too stubborn for that. So anyway, you can see here the upper level pattern. So the fires are about here, right about where, oddly enough, there's some rain showers that hopefully help them out for a bit. So it goes across, and then that smoke just comes right down, like going down a slide right into our region. So that's why we're seeing that particular batch of smoke here. So what's going to happen with time as we head on into Thursday? Notice we still could get the smoke as it goes. It takes a little bit farther of a pathway, so the smoke may not be quite as thick tomorrow. And then watch as the ridge builds in as we head on toward Friday. That should help, get the smoke more in New England and have us more in the lighter haze. I don't think we'll fully get rid of the smoke for a while, but hopefully we'll have a little bit thinner type of smoke, at least as we head on toward the weekend. In the meantime, we don't have just smoke. We also have a fairly strong front that's going to move through, and you can see the wind line right here, the wind shift line. Here it is around 10 o'clock, starting to make a shift toward the northwest and then northeast by noon. Not much in the way of rainfall with this. We didn't expect much, but the clouds will hang a little bit more for later in the midday and afternoon hours. And we'll have that northeast flow 10 to 20, but the temperatures will be dropping quickly. We may hit 70 this morning and perhaps as low as the upper 50s by later on in the afternoon. And we'll stay chilly for tomorrow. You can see a northeast wind for tomorrow. Very cool, chilly, not cool as in, hey, that's cool. We're going to modify the air a little bit more on Friday. Eventually on Saturday, though, we're going to see better weather and a little bit milder temperatures as we call up the 7-day forecast here. Whoops, that's not the 7-day. We're back at Edinburgh here. Let's try that again. There we go. So that's what we have coming up here. Very chilly. Tomorrow, some of you may not get out of the 50s, so that's rather chilly there. But after that, it's a nice warm up. Normal high, I think, is close to 70 now. And oh, there I did. I did it again. Why do I try to look for data when things are slow here? But I believe the average high right now. Let's see. Will this pop up in a reasonable period of time? Come on, Bessie. Let's get her move on. There we go. Normal high is 71. Okay. Yeah, it moves up pretty quickly here. So we'll have below normal temperatures. So anything in the 60s now is pretty much below normal. Saturday, we finally get to normal in the lower 70s overall. And that's going to lead to above normal temperatures finally for Sunday and into Memorial Day. A couple of models up until last night were spitting out some rainfall, and we're never bullish on rainfall for the holiday, including Memorial Day looked like as maybe enough rain that it could perhaps affect a few picnics, but now that threat's even smaller. It's not eliminated, but keep those outdoor plans. And bumping up temperatures here might hit 80 on Memorial Day, which is pretty cool. I got a half day, and I know we have plans, which means it's going to rain like hell. Just kidding for Monday. And we'll try to get closer to the more summer-like weather from Monday to Tuesday. So hello to you, Blaine, good morning. April, good morning as well. Bob and Sue out in Jacksonville. Hello, Darlene. Good to see you this morning. Hey, Nancy, good morning to you as well. Lori, good to see you. Happy hump day to you out there in the Meadville area. Charlie, good morning. Bradenton. Yeah, I think it's safe. Yeah, come on back. We may have frost, but I don't think we'll have any more snow. Hello, Pamela Sue. Good to see you this morning. Bill, that's right. Today is Brothers' Day. No, Bill and I are not brothers, as far as I know. Okay, but actually, as luck with it, my brother is coming into town out of Harrisburg on business, so I'll get to see him on Brothers' Day. What a happy coincidence! And hello to you, Phyllis, one of our Edinburgh gals there. Lori, 55, a couple down in between. We got Jan Moses. Good morning to you, and thank you all for joining me today. And what looks like it's dry. Very dry out there. So again, make sure this isn't the best of time to maybe to plant grass overall. You're probably going to have a pretty good water bill. But with the cooler temperatures, at least, the grass won't burn. Last year I planted grass and it got to like 85, and it, watered it like crazy, and my water bill was nuts. But overall, just the flowers look good. They haven't been wilting under a very hot conditions here, but temperatures will go up, as you can see, and we'll try to get to more summer-like levels. Many of you want to see that for later on in the week. Okay, everyone, got to fly here. Always a pleasure to have you join me today. Have yourselves a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.